The ethical tightrope, Lord McNicol, crypto, and the blurred lines of parliamentary lobbying. A storm of controversy is brewing around Lord Iain McNicol, a Labour peer and former General Secretary of the Labour Party, raising serious questions about the intersection of paid advisory roles and parliamentary influence. At the heart of this debate lies a letter McNicol penned to the UK Treasury, advocating on behalf of Astra Protocol, a cryptocurrency firm that employs him as an advisor. This seemingly straightforward act of correspondence has ignited a firestorm of ethical debate, scrutinizing the fine line between legitimate advocacy and potentially improper lobbying. McNicol's letter, a carefully crafted piece of persuasive writing, paints a glowing picture of Astra Protocol, highlighting its esteemed team of industry veterans and high-profile political advisors with extensive experience in crypto. He confidently asserts that this team uniquely positions Astra Protocol to provide invaluable insights into the complexities of regulating decentralized finance, DeFi, and other crypto assets. The letter concludes with a cautious plea against overly stringent regulations that could stifle innovation within the burgeoning cryptocurrency sector. The core question hinges on whether McNicol's actions align with the House of Lords' strict rules on lobbying. While peers are permitted to hold paid positions and are required to publicly declare these interests, a crucial distinction exists. Unlike members of Parliament, MPs, they are not obliged to disclose their exact earnings unless employed by a foreign entity. This lack of transparency fuels concerns about potential conflicts of interest. Unlock Democracy Director and former Deputy Leader of the House of Commons, Tom Brake, has voiced significant concerns. He points to the House of Lords' clear prohibition against accepting payment for parliamentary services. This rule explicitly states that peers may not, for any form of payment or reward, assist external organizations or individuals in influencing members of either House, ministers, or government officials. Brake's statement encapsulates the crux of the ethical dilemma. Did McNicol's letter, written in his capacity as a peer and on behalf of a paying client, transgress these established rules? The situation is further complicated by the shifting sands of Astra Protocol's corporate identity. McNicol's Register of Interests confirms his ongoing advisory role with Astra Enterprise, the rebranded successor to Astra Protocol. Interestingly, two original founders remain involved in the management of Astra Enterprise. However, a separate entity, operating under the original Astra Protocol branding, seemingly exists independently, with a new CEO and a publicly released statement in October 2024 clarifying a change in management and commitment to existing token holders. This corporate metamorphosis adds another layer of complexity to the ethical scrutiny. The visual spectacle of McNicol's speech, delivered as an avatar at a futuristic virtual reality conference, as evidenced by a YouTube video still, further underscores the contemporary context of this debate. It highlights the evolving landscape of communication and influence, where traditional notions of lobbying are challenged by new technological frontiers. The controversy surrounding Lord McNicol's actions goes beyond a simple case of lobbying. It raises broader questions about transparency and accountability within the UK's legislative system. The lack of detailed financial disclosures for peers, in contrast to the stricter requirements for MPs, allows for a degree of opacity that could potentially foster conflicts of interest. The case highlights the urgent need for a comprehensive review of the existing rules to ensure that the integrity of the legislative process is not compromised by potentially hidden financial influences. The public deserves clarity and assurance that the decisions made by their representatives are free from undue influence, regardless of whether those influences are exerted in a virtual reality conference or a traditional parliamentary setting. The ethical questions raised by this case demand a thorough investigation and a reassessment of the existing framework to ensure fairness, transparency, and public trust in the process. The outcome will not only shape the future of Lord McNicol's career, but will also have significant implications for the broader standards of ethical conduct within the House of Lords and the UK political system as a whole. The case serves as a stark reminder of the ever-evolving challenges in navigating the complex relationship between private interests and public service in the digital age. The lack of specific financial disclosure, combined with the inherent complexities of the cryptocurrency sector, presents a particularly thorny challenge, requiring careful consideration and a potentially significant reform of the current regulatory framework to maintain public trust and prevent future instances of similar ambiguity. This incident underscores the critical need for increased transparency and accountability in the political system, ensuring that the public can have confidence in the integrity and impartiality of their elected officials. The debate continues.